A couple of years ago, I went to a Volkswagen show. There were a lot of cars there doing things that Volkswagens typically don't do. On the way in, I saw this thing sitting by the front gate. Didn't have a motor, but I knew a guy with a sandrail that was looking for a KLR. I'd been looking for a standard Beetle for a project car for a couple years now, so I figured what the hell, it's a couple $100. A couple weeks later, I ended up trading my KLR for my buddy's sandrail. Turns out the sandrail had a drag tranny in it and a CB Performance motor. So I've already started at the back, working my way forward, stripping everything out. So now I'm going to start at the front, work my way backwards, and start rebuilding everything. So it's time to pull the front end out and get started. chunks of them. falling out right here. All the needles are just falling out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace them with these bushings. So there's the needle bearing. So to get to that bushing, you just kind of feel around in there until you feel it hook. And there's the copper bushing. I've had these control arms soaking in here for about a week. Let's pull them out, see what we end up with. These are pretty greasy when I threw them in there. This piece isn't going to fit in my parts washer. I'll probably just sandblast it. This is my sandblast booth I made. Yeah, it's a refrigerator box, but it works pretty good. The major downside of it is it doesn't self-recycle. You have to pull all the sand out of it, put it back in the bucket yourself. No big deal. My dust collector for it, a couple of buckets, some hoses, running on 2 vacuums. So originally I was going to go get a sandblast cabinet from Harbor Freight, something like that, but the frame for this thing wouldn't fit in there, so I had to come up with something a little bigger. The other good thing about this being made out of cardboard is when I'm not using it, I just throw it up in the rafters. these are my adjusters for the front end, and I got to figure out how much adjustment these will give me. The listing I got them from didn't say how much adjustment they're going to have, so I got to figure that out. Then I'm going to do that. So I'm going to mark this position, slide them all the way up. Measure the difference. That's about 650 thousandths. So, diameter of this is 2 inches. So the radius of that is 1 inch. Start right here. Mark 1 inch. Draw an arc to 1 inch. Adjust this back to 650 thousandths. Right there. That's my adjustment on the outside of my tube. Now we have to figure the distance between the pivot point and the ball joint. Is about 6 inches, 5 7/8. So 5 7/8. Right at 5 7/8. Draw a straight line there, pivot point, all the way out where the ball joint is. This line is level with the ground. We're going to get a drop of about 3¼ inches. And then I got 2½ inches with the spindles. So I think I'm after probably another 2 inches of drop. And I'd like to have about 1 inch of adjustment upwards, just in case I need it for whatever tires I end up using. So if this is my stock height, when you bring the trailing arm up, it brings your body down. So this is lower. If I set this right there, I'll have 1 inch of adjustment up. Two inches of adjustment to lower it.